Hello, little dreamers. I'm Sarah, and today's magical tale is called The Beaver. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest by a sparkling river, there lived a clever beaver. This beaver was known far and wide for his amazing ability to build sturdy dams and cozy lodges. He had big, strong teeth that helped him gnaw through the toughest trees, and he always worked hard to make sure his home was perfect. One sunny afternoon, as the beaver was busy building, he heard a rustling in the bushes nearby. Out popped a sly fox with a twinkle in his eye. The fox had been watching the beaver for days, hoping to find a way to trick him. "Hello, Mr. Beaver," said the fox with a sly grin. "I couldn't help but notice your wonderful teeth. They must be very special." The beaver paused his work and looked at the fox. "Yes," he replied, "my teeth are very useful. They help me build my home and gather food." The fox thought for a moment and then said, "You know, I heard that your teeth have magical healing powers. If anyone were to get sick, they could use your teeth to make a special medicine." The beaver was surprised. "Really?" he asked. "I didn't know that." "Oh, yes," said the fox, nodding eagerly. "In fact, I have a friend who's very sick. If you would just give me your teeth, I could help him get better." The beaver thought about what the fox said. He wanted to help, but he also knew how important his teeth were for his own survival. Without them, he wouldn't be able to build his home or gather food. So the beaver shook his head and said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Fox. I can't give you my teeth. They are too important to me. I need them to live and work every day." The fox frowned, realizing his trick had not worked. He slunk back into the bushes, leaving the beaver to continue his work. The beaver was glad he didn't fall for the fox's trick. He knew that his teeth were not just special for magical reasons, but because they helped him do what he needed to do every day. And from that day on, the beaver was even more careful about who he trusted and always remembered to think before making a decision. And so the beaver continued to live happily by the river, building and working with his strong, helpful teeth. Through his experience, he learned that sometimes people might try to take advantage of you, but it's important to think carefully and protect what is important to you. And that's the end of today's tale, my little adventurers. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, be sure to follow or subscribe. You can also leave a review or share with friends who love stories too.